Hey guys, my name's Isaiah Goldsmith, 23-year-old owner of Goldsmith Landscaping, and today we're out here in the beautiful Belgrade Lakes region in central Maine, where we're going to be redoing the complete landscaping on a 130-year-old farmhouse. The owners have been renovating this property for about a year and a half to turn it into an epic Airbnb rental property. The last step, landscaping. That's where we come in. So why don't you come along for the ride as we transform this outdoor space.
Some old beer bottles from God knows when.
What kind of beer do you think it is?
I'm going Budweiser.
So this area has already been dug out by hand because with the septic underneath it, we can't bring the machine over it. We need to leave this so that we can get it flattened out, and we're gonna be building a little rock patio type of thing with crushed stone here. We're building this line in so that way we can still have a little bit of a buffer between the driveway and where the patio and the garden bed over here is gonna begin, so that way guests can have more room for turning around. We made it more of a natural line here so that way it's not quite as harsh.
We're a couple hours into day one. So far, we've excavated all the grass around this walkway. We've taken all the weeds out. So we're gonna get to leveling this all out, pick the rocks that we're gonna be using, place them out. Once we have them all placed out, then we'll be able to set them in, hopefully today. As we continue, we have weeded and sodded this whole area. This is gonna be a crushed stone basin patio-like. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 2-foot drip edges around the whole property to help with the drainage into the foundation. So we're gonna be laying down poly on this whole area, putting about 2 to 3 inches of crushed stone here, making it look real nice so we can put a, entertainment patio kind of deal here. We're gonna be edging the whole thing with these smaller stones as well as the drip edge. And then as we keep going, we're gonna be able to come over to here. This is all gonna be a garden bed, so we're gonna have the drip edge along there. That's going to be edged out by all these smaller rocks. We're gonna have the smaller rock edge all the way here, and then the garden bed's actually gonna start over here. We have it all sodded, like I said, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in some loam. We're gonna raise it to have kind of a beveled appearance, so that the plants pop more. Once we get all that done, we're gonna poly over everything and we'll be able to put our plants down. This here is our second pathway to the second entrance. We have it mostly sodded out. We still gotta sod a little bit more. It did previously have some prefabbed pavers on it. We figured that the aesthetic and the appearance of the house is more of an older rustic and natural stone. So we're gonna lay a natural stone walkway here that's gonna look awesome. So I'm super excited for it. And then here we have another garden bed going in. We have that nice curvature coming in here. We'll bring in more loam, level this all off, then we'll be able to put our weed barrier on top of that. We just made quick work of this tree here, this little bush. We're gonna be doing the same thing to this bush over here, and stuff's gonna really start coming together.
All right, so we just started by leveling this area out. We're gonna be getting some crushed stone brought in here, but first what we need to do is we need to put down some of this poly. We see a lot of other companies, they tend to use fabric, and fabric is great, but what fabric can't do is it can't prevent weeds as well as plastic can. So we used a 6 mil poly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna flatten this out. It's roughly 20 feet wide per roll. We roll it out as far as we can, and we do it by section. We use metal pins. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pin it at the corners first, and then we're gonna go every couple of feet so that it stays tight to the ground. And what that's gonna achieve is it's gonna kill any of the weeds that are underneath it. It's gonna create a great base layer to put all of our material, all of our crushed stone, and it's gonna prevent any sort of weeds really for up to like 2 to 3 years at most. All right, we've got this first layer of poly down, and the big thing here since we're using crushed stone is not like mulch. It does not soak up water. It's gonna pool water if anything falls. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take probably a loam rake and we're just gonna go across and we're just gonna do a row of holes across the entire layer of poly. They'll be very small holes. They won't let weeds through, but what it will do is it'll allow all of that water that trickles through to go into the soil. So you're not getting any pooling, you're not getting any sort of swamping over in this area.
So for all the edges of the garden beds, the crushed stone patio, what we're gonna be doing is taking these small natural circular stones and we're gonna be doing this along all the edges of the garden beds. So we've made really good progress today. We've got all the garden beds sodded here. We've got the crushed stone patio pretty much completed over there, just putting in some of the natural circular stone as the edge over there. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna come loaded with loam. We're gonna drop it down, poly it. Our design woman's gonna come out, do one final look through to see, exactly where she wants the plants to go. And then Wednesday, we'll be throwing plants in the ground, so I'm super excited. So I think the problem that we're running into is when they put the septic in here, they used a bunch of clean fill and sand, and that's what they backfill everything with. And that's why you can't shovel in it. So what I'm thinking is we extend this crushed stone patio and another 3 feet
To the corner of the house?
to the corner of the house. Anything close to this driveway, I have a feeling is gonna be tough. We'll get that out, we'll get some good loam in there and ensure all the plants are gonna, survive and be healthy.
There we go. Now we should be able to just peel it back. And we got the poly in the bed now.
We had this area, we had about 5 or 6 smaller trees. We had a hole here that the previous owners were using as a dump, so I had a bunch of trash in it. So we cleaned out the trash as best we could. We demoed the trees down, took out some of the pucker brush over there, kind of graded everything out. We're not fully done. We're gonna continue to pack this and get it tightened up so that we can get some loam in here, level everything off to bring the grass back like it is for the rest of the yard. So we're doing really well over here, making good time. Had a little incident, little thing that we ran into is the tank company will be coming tomorrow. We didn't know that we had to put a pad in for them, and now we do. So sometimes you just got to roll with the punches and make it work. So we've got a 10 by 6 pad going in here, 6 inches of crushed stone. We're gonna get that done today and make it work so that they can get in here and get out of our way tomorrow. So we'll keep hammering it out and do what we can. So as we continue on over here, we got our first step kind of planted in here where we want it, but we're gonna have to bring in some more crushed stone and fill, kind of just get everything going. We've got some rocks that we're gonna be using. Over here where we talked about earlier, we had to dig out some of the bad soil from the septic company in the garden bed. So we got all that taken out. We added some good loam and we expanded the crushed stone patio that we're doing here by about 3 to 4 feet. We took it to the corner of the house, keep everything uniform. Once the tanks are removed tomorrow morning, then we'll add our little bit of loam. We'll be able to poly and start placing plants and getting some plants in the ground, which will be awesome. It's really gonna start bringing everything together. We finished everything out up front. These are pretty much ready for plants. We have a small water feature that we're gonna be doing, which is gonna be super, super cool. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing the same thing, a small natural stone all around the edge for edging. And then we'll get our plants in here, but that's ready to go. On this back side, what we're gonna be doing is we're going to move some of these landscaping timber out, and we're gonna connect them to the stairs over there, run it down. So everything inside here is gonna be a crushed stone area. We're gonna throw 3 arborvitaes right here, obviously cleaning up the ground. And then we're gonna have a little relaxation barbecue area for the clients so they can come and have their own space. And I think it's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned and find out. My thought process was we're keeping everything natural. And these look, you know, like they've been here. They have been here.
They have been.
So I think if anything, maybe clean them up like a little bit, but they're still gonna have that older look, you know, wood look. And I think that really matches the aesthetic with the tree stump, with everything we're doing. So, cause it's already edged out for us anyway. I mean, it's roll it right back in and go. Eight foot?
7 and 8, yeah.
Okay, take me to 10. Dig them about 2-3 inches into the ground, set them, take a tamp or something, hammered right in, get them level, and continue that all the way down.
Sweet.
Attack the inside first. Yeah, why put edging that you have to walk around and everything like that? So bring your wheelbarrows in here and sod everything that's gonna be inside these lines. Get all that out. We can go dump it in fill or dump it somewhere. Once all that's out, start putting these in, and then we can worry about polying it and putting the crushed stone down tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. So we had to make some game time decisions. Unfortunately, the company that we're using for material couldn't show up today. Their truck was loaded up with deliveries. So we have some tanks and a garden bed that we're trying to finish up right now that need to be moved on the back side of the house right here. They were supposed to be able to bring us crushed stone and some fill to be able to fill all this in to have a good pad for the tank when it comes tomorrow. Unfortunately, like I said, they can't come. So what we've decided to do is we're going to dig up some fill over here. We're gonna bring it over here to level everything off. We're gonna use some crushed stone that we've already used over here for our crushed stone patio area. And we're gonna get the pad built so that tomorrow morning when the tank company comes in, they can get those tanks out of our garden bed so we can finish that up. They can come put their tank down so that we can continue with our project. Yeah, so day one, we found a couple unopened beers in the ground. The first day we also found what looks to be an old tennis ball. Not much left to that. Some piping, a very good condition spoon. Some working tools. That looks like some line, underground line. We found a small truck today. Probably the best find. Looks like an old pool pump. Got some old beer cans and now a tire. Ground treasures. Oh, I forgot about the sword. Or somebody's playing some Dungeons and Dragons. So we ran into some more, you know, just little bumps in the road, but we got some metal ties here from the old porch that was here that we got to get out of the way before we do our crushed stone pathway here. So we hammered some in over there, and now we're going to attempt to dig these out.
So you take the fun out for me being strong.
We dug out some of this dirt. Most of it's not dirt. It's we got a lot of rocks on this property. We can use it all for fill. We can use it up front for the walls, for the edges of all the garden beds. Yeah, we got plenty of rocks.
So we're here, it's day 3. It's gonna be an interesting day because we got, like I said, 16 yards of fill coming in that we're gonna have dumped practically where they're gonna need to bring their machinery to set the tank. So we're gonna be working around each other a lot today. We gotta get all this fill done today over here and get it done. So we'll see how things go. Level this out, and then we'll poly this area, and when the stone comes, we'll fill it in.
Are getting ready for the crane to be here as well as our dirt work, so we need to clear those trees out of the way, but the first step of that is to clear out the back of this dump trailer, so that way we can get those trees in there with the grapple on the tractor.
I am getting this walkway prepped for the flagstone, and I'm just working on getting it level.
Bro, when is this oil company gonna come?
I don't know, we wake up at 5 in the morning to get here to do work before they're supposed to come, and then when they're supposed to come, they're not here.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it's definitely holding up the project on this side of things. I mean, we got this dirt and we didn't order another delivery because we thought this area was going to be used, and now we should have just had another thing of dirt brought.
It's pissing me off.
So we started laying our natural walkway. We've got Cody working on it right now. We did a pattern where we're gonna go from pretty much largest to smallest. We're gonna fill all these in, and then we're gonna backfill with the crushed stone. So we're gonna have a natural stone border on each side, and then we're gonna, in between all the rocks, fill it in with crushed stone. It's gonna look awesome, so stay tuned. Can you call the dirt company and see where this crushed stone is?
Oh boy.
It's really frustrating me is that we can't do anything else with this bed until the tank company comes, because we've got these 3 tanks in our way. We need to be able to put loam down here, the rest of our little amount of loam here, and then we can poly, and this bed will be completely ready for planting. But until they come, we're stuck at a standstill on this bed, so.
My name's Alyssa, and I'm the homeowner here. We are on day 3 of our landscape install, and the guys are absolutely crushing it. There's been a lot of challenges with our sewer line kind of being in the way of everything, so they've had to keep trucks from going over the sewer line, which creates a problem because it just creates more work, having them to dump all the materials on one side of the sewer line and then essentially spending hours tractoring everything over to the other side. So there's a lot of wasted time there because of that sewer line, but that's okay. And then another problem that we have run into is we have 4 propane tanks that we are combining into 1,000-gallon tank, and we had to create a pad for the propane company to put the propane tank on, and we didn't know that we had to do that until the day before, which was yesterday, and they're delivering the 1,000-gallon tank today, so we had to rush to get that pad ready for them to come any minute now. So it took a lot of extra time, but everyone is doing such a great job, and we're so happy with everything and all the work that they've done so far. We're using a lot of natural stone and material from the property that was already here to kind of just give it new life and upcycle it, and also save on material costs. So that's really cool to find things throughout the property, different stones, and use them for walkways and garden bed edging, which I personally love, bringing things to life like that. So yeah, we're really looking forward to this completion. It should be done tomorrow or Friday. I'm going with the designer Holly today to the landscaping store to pick out all of our trees and plants, and so we'll take you guys along with us and show you what we're going to be installing. Everyone always comes at once, every single time, without fail.
I know that would happen.
So Downey's just going to pull this way and let them go.
No, we're gonna have a dump. So if they can just get out of our way, then we'll find a spot.
You guys tell them where you want them to go then.
It's a full driveway today.
crazy. There's so much happening all at once right now. We got people building the path over here. We got propane company moving these tanks. They just dropped a 1,000-gallon tank in the back. They're getting rid of these ones. And then we got these guys over here building this gravel walkway. And I'm flying a drone right now. So yeah, this is crazy.
But it gives you a purple flower like this.
That's pretty.
It's a stalk flower and it grows pretty tall.
Yeah, let's do it. I like that.
And that's all you have to take care of at the end of the season is you can just break these down or cut them, and that's all you have to do for hosta. So hosta is a very simple plant to take care of. We have Japanese maple here. Our first plant.
Yay!
So, and that's a nice healthy one. These are yarrow. Yarrow, and that comes in a variety of different colors. And it's a great cut flower and bee pollinator they like. Either one of those is good. No, this is a good one here. We'll grab some irises still. Cut down the stalk of it and then it stays green until winter. You just cut the flower part off and you can leave this like that.
Okay.
Throughout the rest of the season until, you know, at like fall cleanup, yeah, you can cut everything right down.
Yep.
But you want to keep the green after they flower because it needs to photosynthesize for next year.
Okay.
And it does that through your leaf. So with irises, I like to plant them in a cluster.
Okay.
They're real pretty.
So a little update for you guys. We're halfway done day 3. We were able to reuse these railroad ties to create a edge for our crushed stone patio. I think it looks awesome. You know, we're able to reuse, which is always great. So as we continue around the house, we have this whole front garden bed edged out, sodded out. We have our poly down. We just created our natural round stone border on the back here. It looks awesome so far. I'm super excited to get some plants in here and throw some mulch. It's really gonna pull everything together. And here's our dirt for the rest of our fill out back. Super excited to get to that. It's really gonna transform the property.
It's coming out great. Like Isaiah said to me earlier, honestly, we were a little bit worried at the start of the day, but with how well we've been cranking, things have been going amazing. I'm no longer worried. I think we'll get this done real early by Friday. This is the point in time where the big changes happen. All the really hard stuff that seems to make no difference is out of the way now, and now we're doing the quicker, easier stuff that makes all the difference. So this is the fun part.
Yeah, we're in a really good spot. We can get loam bright and early, call them tonight. We'll have a measurement, we'll have our loam come in early, and then we can crank out this garden bed, get the rest of that fill in maybe today, depending on how quickly they can get done.
Today.
Yeah, and maybe she can place out some plants, and then tomorrow's like crank day, and then Friday will be like a true half-day touch-up where we just make everything look perfect. We've gotten quite a ways on this back area, putting in some fill right now. As you can tell, we've got probably a little over halfway done. We still have this back area to fill, but our fill just got here, so we're gonna jump in the machines and we're gonna start cranking it out. After we get this all leveled out with the fill, we'll be able to get a number and order our loam, top dress it, and this backyard will look the best it's looked in probably 130 years.
What do you think?
Incredible.
It looks
Wow.
What a difference.
great. We have some irrigation that we have to work with. So we have to make sure that we put water tolerant flowers in this area because it will get more moisture.
We have grapes.
No way.
Yeah, this is a grapevine. It's taking over your lilac.
Wow.
So I said
If we have a trellis out, this will...
it'll grow.
All right, guys, we're at the end of day 3. As you can tell, we got majority of the grading and sloping done on the backyard. We got a little bit of touch up to do tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna get a triaxle of loam in here. We're gonna top dress the whole thing, seed and hay. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. So today we were able to completely finish off the first walkway here. I think it came out absolutely awesome. Before we leave, of course, we're gonna clean up all the stones, make everything look as nice as possible, but it's in there, it's sturdy. I think it looks awesome. What I'm most excited about is we can finally work on the big garden bed. We've got the tanks out of here. In the morning, like I said, we have that triaxle loam coming, so we're gonna touch up the corners and get everything ready here. We got our drip edge in and all edged out with the rocks, the natural rocks that we're using. So we're gonna throw some loam in here, shape it up, throw down the rest of our poly, get slamming plants into the ground, and then we're ready for mulch. And then this garden bed, we've got all of our plants for it. It's already starting to look, I mean, just so much different. And we've got our stone border on the back. So tomorrow, once again, we're gonna be throwing in these plants and working on the water feature, which I'm not gonna spoil too much because I'm excited to see how it comes out, and I wanna surprise you guys. So that's gonna be super cool. As we walk around the corner here, we were able to get this whole thing done today in a crazy timely fashion. This is probably one of my favorite pieces that we've done on the property so far. We were able to reuse the railroad ties here, as well as we were able to get all of this crushed stone, which is about 6.5 yards in about 30 minutes laid out here. My guys absolutely cranked today. I do wanna give a huge shout out to them because without them, you know, we wouldn't be in the spot we are today, and they're just absolute monsters, man. I mean, I'm the luckiest business owner in the world to have them. So, you know, stay tuned for day 4. Hey guys, we're back. It's the beginning of day 4. We've got our loam down on our front garden bed here. We're gonna poly it, put all of our plants in. We're gonna get most everything done today, so stick around for the transformation. Let's do it.
This is a roller that gets the ground all flattened out. Fill it with water so it packs it down real nice.
We'll have some spring bulbs that I placed in the beginning, so that'll be the first thing that blooms for you, and you'll be like, yay, spring's here.
Love it.
We are placing and planting all of these beautiful plants that our flower lady picked out for us. And we are almost complete the bed. And all we got to do now is lay some mulch on it and it'll look even more beautiful.
We got all the plants planted. We just gotta water them. Around the other side, we got them all done in the front too. We have a couple trees to plant down in the rocks, but we're about ready for mulch. I'm fired up. Mulch ties everything together.
Oh yeah, we were just saying we needed one more, didn't we? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's the last piece right there. Awesome.
All right, so I just got done putting in these 3 pieces of slate for a nice natural looking walkway. And right now I'm currently touching up this one so it doesn't wobble at all. Right now it's got a little bit to go, but she's almost there. And then after that, I'm going to be slapping in some miscellaneous stones found around the property to put in as a little border for each end of the walkway, which is going to connect to the edge of the garden bed. And then we'll be ready for mulch in these beds afterwards, and it'll look beautiful.
Just grading out the last little bit of this drip edge, and then we're gonna get some poly laid down, get the crushed stone on it, and then continue our way around the house.
It's gonna be perfect once we're done.
All right, guys, we're at the end of day 4. Super productive day. Got a lot done. We got all of our plants in the ground. We've got just about all of our drip edge down. We got all of our grading and sloping done. The last things that we have left tomorrow is just a really good cleanup. Put all the mulch down and then finish the rock edging borders, and then like I said, a good cleanup, and everything will be done. It's gonna look amazing. I mean, it's already looks significantly different, so stay tuned for the final product.
My name's Harrison. My wife Alyssa and I own this house, and we are working with Goldsmith's Landscaping to completely overhaul our property that we bought last year. It's a 130-year-old farmhouse on 10 acres in Belgrade Lakes, Maine. And it was an absolute dump when we bought the place. And we spent the last 1.5 years renovating it, and the last step to go is the landscaping. Yeah, the outside was pretty rough, especially after all the renovations. It was just kind of overgrown or dead. So we are very excited. It's day 4 of the project, and it's gone extremely well. I have been absolutely impressed by Goldsmith's Landscaping. This crew is a bunch of young guys in their early to mid 20s, and just the professionalism is something that is so rare these days and so hard to find. We've worked with so many contractors on this project, and this is by far the best experience we've ever had with a contractor. They show up early, they stay late, they work hard, they listen, they respect the property, they do what they say they're gonna do. So it's just, it's really nice finally working with a contractor, a crew that has integrity and respect. It's just been an absolute pleasure doing business with Goldsmith's Landscaping.
All right, guys, we're here, final day, day 5. Mulch just showed up. We're getting that thrown down. We're putting on the final touches, and we'll get back to you soon with the final product.
This is one of the most important and intricate pieces of doing poly. When you have weird sections, things that don't line up quite right, it's called patchwork. It's something that it's almost an art, but you have to be able to keep overlap using scraps so that we're not wasting the poly. These things are $120 a roll. It's worth it to use what you've got. And in this case, we're just trying to patch up this corner over here where we had a very large section that was cut out, and we're gonna make sure that that gets covered so that our mulch doesn't get weeds in it.
All right, it's day 5. Dakota's absolutely crushing this mulch job, and it's just a night and day difference. It's unbelievable how the littlest thing, like just spreading out some mulch, makes the biggest difference. Going from seeing this poly on the ground to a finished garden bed in just a few minutes. It's exciting. This place is really coming together, and they should be completely done today, so I couldn't be happier.
So we made it our goal to be done by midday Friday, and we'd all treat ourselves to a round of golf. And it looks like we're actually gonna make that today.
All right, so we are working on the last garden bed here. We're trying to get these rocks placed along this edge so that it can retain the mulch, similar to what we did with the very first bed. We are looking at some of these smaller rocks here. We're thinking we're gonna pull these out and we're gonna use that natural grass line edge for the mulch, and then we're gonna place the rocks on top of it as sort of an accent border, make it look good.
I just think it's absolutely amazing that they were able to find this many stones on our property. I mean, we knew we were gonna be working with the material that we have on the land, but if you really look around, I mean, there's so many rocks here, and Isaiah was telling me some of these bigger ones that we use to line the front and even the side here, those could be around $1,000 for a pallet, and we probably would have used like 3 or 4 pallets. So just in finding stones, we saved like potentially $3 grand or more. So it's so awesome that they're willing to work with our budget in that way and work with our vision. So I'm just super excited. These guys truly go above and beyond. They're literally cleaning up messes from other contractors, doing things that weren't even in the scope of work. Like this little garden bed was just here. They're gonna fill it with mulch because we have some extra mulch. They're gonna clean up these stones. They could definitely just have ignored this area and said, oh, well, that's not our job, but no, they are leaving this place immaculate and going above and beyond. So wanted to shout that out.
All right, guys, we're at the end of day 5. We're just doing all the final little touch-up stuff. I wanted to unveil the surprise that I had for you guys. We were able to turn this ugly sub pump that was under the deck into a beautiful water feature that's not only aesthetically pleasing, but functional at the same time. We love it, the clients love it, and it's just so cool to see that we can take stuff that's ugly on the land, use materials from the land, and turn something that's ugly into a beautiful main focal point of the garden bed. So, and that's just one of the many cool things that we're able to do. So stay tuned for more cool stuff. All right, guys, so we just finished up everything. We're literally just cleaning up the rest of our miscellaneous materials. It came out awesome. We're super happy with it. And as you can tell, the chickens approve. All right, guys, I really just want to say thank you for all the work you guys did here and all year. I mean, this has been a surreal moment this week. I think for all of us, it's really been full cycle. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. I truly am like so appreciative and grateful. I believe I have the best crew in the world, hands down, and we're taking this all the way to the top, man. So let's bring it in right here. Family on me, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family!
Well, we finished everything up on time. We're going golfing.
So we just finished up, guys. Everything turned out awesome. The clients are super happy. We're super happy about the way it came out. Just to give you guys a little recap, we were able to complete this whole bed. Once again, all the stones are from this property, all natural. We did this crushed stone patio area. We've got our 3 arborvitaes, all of our plants in our front bed here with the natural stone border. The water feature came out awesome. The walkways came out phenomenal. I definitely could have done it without my crew. It's been a interesting project for sure. A lot of time, a lot of moving pieces with other companies coming in and working, but we persevered, we got through it. It turned out awesome. This is the walkway we did, natural slate that we found off the property, bordered it with natural round stone as well as some crushed stone in the middle. Here we used all the natural stones. We actually had to go really deep into their rock wall wood line to find all these stones. That's why some of them have moss. I think it really adds to the, the older nostalgic property kinda. So yeah, this bed turned out awesome. I mean, the plants are loving it. They're looking vibrant. The crushed stone patio looks awesome. Once they get some a patio set on there, it's really gonna pull it all together. We originally were gonna have a garden bed all the way down through here, continuing to where it is now, but the septic's right here. We figured we'd play more of a long-term game, and we decided to do a crushed stone patio here to, you know, make sure no roots get into the septic system, anything like that. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna add, you know, an outdoor space for people to hang out, which is always, you know, a great feature to have. The walkway, I think, came out awesome. The clients love it. It's not only functional, but it's beautiful as well. We just naturally laid the slate from the property once again with the natural round stone as the border and crushed stone in the middle. We have a 2-foot drip edge all around the property to help with the water issue into the basement. I really think this is going to help them a lot this upcoming spring and winter months. So that'll definitely be good for the longevity of the foundation and help the owners out in that regard. We took a couple plants here that they already had on the property and transplanted them. We're going to cut back this bleeding heart. And then this rhododendron is going to block the oil tank or the propane tank they have over here. This was an interesting project because we knew this tank was being moved over here, but we didn't know that we need to build a pad for it. So it was one of those things that was right in the middle. It came up, we rolled with the punches and we got it in. In this area, we found a bunch of cool stuff that we've shown you guys throughout the video. We were able to come in, fill this whole thing, loam it over. We're gonna wait until spring. We decided to get all the grass back and seed and hay everything. So we'll be back out at the beginning of next year to get the grass back and looking vibrant and fresh. If you guys have stuck around this long, we really appreciate it. This week has been absolutely awesome, and we have a lot more content coming your way, so make sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned.